Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
ସମସ୍ତେ ଏଗ୍ରିକଲଚର ଉଡ଼େଇ ଦେଇଛ ଆଉ କ'ଣ?
Silviculture କ'ଣ? What is silviculture?
The silviculture is the art and science of managing forest trees, which includes the creation, establishment, and reproduction of stands of timber.
କ'ଣ କି timber?
The stands, the stands basically means the number of trees per unit area.
अच्छा.
Agroforestry और social forestry difference କ'ଣ?
So agroforestry is a deliberate land use management practice which involves the agriculture component, the forestry component, along with the livestock component in a single piece of land, either arranged spatially or temporally. Whereas social forestry is a type of forestry outside the conventional forest area, which is for the rural people and the local people, which we say for the people, by the people, and of the people.
Of the people. But social forestry has a very wrong side. It is not a forestry also.
Yes, sir.
In what respect?
So corruption ho ji
No.
Yes, sir. So panchayat lands re joda.
Actually, they have a tendency to grow only monocrop. How can it be called as a forest actually?
Yes, sir.
Forest is a vast array of different trees, different species.
Yes.
But here, social forestry, you mean either eucalyptus full or acacia full. So monoculture doesn't give rise to forestry thing. Actually, component of forestry.
Yes.
It may be have a commercial purpose, but doesn't have a forest. Actually, what benefit forest gives?
So both tangible and intangible.
Both ko. हम तो कहूँ हम तो शुगर में हम जान लूँ ना को.
So tangible benefits re ashe sir timber.
To call the English is very good. Speaking English, so pleasant to listen to you.
Yes. So in the tangible benefits, we get timber, the NTFPs like raisins, lac, shellac, and BD leaves, which So and intangible in the intangible benefits, we get environmental protection, soil health and structure is maintained, adequate CN ratio and microclimate is also maintained, and so the shelter belts and windbreaks provides protection.
That against tidal surge, what species is most suited actually?
Some mangroves, sir.
Mangroves. Cold is there found actually. Mangroves.
So in Odisha, Bhitarkanika.
Good. How good?
5 districts are there. 5 districts. Mangrove.
So in Odisha.
Pasta district ଅଛି.
Cold here, it in coastal region only. Which are the district? Bhitarkanika is which district?
So Kendrapada.
Doubt. Kendrapada ଯଦି କହୁଛୁ you are not confident. Kendrapada. ତ କହିବାକୁ ଜଣା ପଡୁଛି you are not sure. You must have been sure. This is a national park ଭାଇ. Kendrapada then.
So coastal districts. So Bhadrak.
Bhadrak ଆରମ୍ଭ କଲୁ. Which is the topmost north କିଏ ଅଛି? କୋଉ district? ଭଦ୍ରକ ଉପରୁ କିଏ ଅଛି? Which district?
ଭଦ୍ରକ ଉପରୁ ଗୋଟେ district ନାହିଁ.
ବାଲେଶ୍ୱର. ତୁ ଏମିତି କଣ କହୁଛୁ? I don't understand it.
Very confident.
Then Baleshwar, Bhadrak, then in that sequence बोलते हो मने मैप तो मने कोई भी पढ़ो ठीक है okay that's okay. अच्छा what percentage of area is covered under forest
in Odisha?
In India?
In India, 21.71%, and it is the tree forest cover. The tree cover and forest cover total TOF jota achi seta hela 24% while in Odisha it is 33.50%.
Yeah, what measure you suggest to arrest deforestation?
The large scale forestation. So community engagement is one of the prior areas where we have to get engaged. Deforestation.
Because basically when you construct new houses, new buildings, so you was door all wooden sets. How can you dissuade people this thing? One alternate model of use as learning.
So deforestation.
Deforestation linked to taking away trees.
Yes.
So trees never go. So using it law. So for our domestic use purposes, particularly making furniture, making doors, windows, and things. Basically in construction activities.
Yes.
See, how can we replace it?
So Campa achi gote.
Campa has nothing to do with it. Campa is good. Campa is good.
No sir. If deforestation is happening, then we have to plant trees.
I will come to Campa. I will
advanced metal asset जोटी कि हम replace करी करी use furniture
कौन है ना कि चेला नहीं इधर any sizable progress in that direction. That means we don't need wooden material. We need alternative.
Bamboos
bamboo ये तो forest production है ना. अब कौन अच्छी किसी wooden metal किसी replacement अच्छी furniture पाई door पाई
canes, rattans, canes.
नहीं digital currency को जिनसे असर नहीं. Do you find a changeover? Now people are still demanding on this thing. As long as demand will continue, the deforestation will continue. We need to make a break. Now, forest is almost required for eco conservation. For environmental safety. So now, how to be promoted? Or whether there is only market availability. My question is this. No idea. As a camper gone.
The compensatory forestation program. So it is a fund.
Management and planning. Why with this concept?
So
it is kind of to tree remove for the infrastructure development.
Yes.
We want to replenish by way of. But why it has failed? Empire has failed to generate that much of forest cover, despite afforestation, so-called afforestation. You do observe it or not? Do you realize it or not? That the compensatory afforestation scheme has failed because you must be to Kotak that Bhubaneswar Rasta with full very vantage trees. So they were removed to widen the road for NH 16 to this thing. What has happened? Can you find a tree cover?
no, sir.
It is not there. So campaign is a scam. It is not there. So open and debate with campaign. Who is people? Our planners has to be responsible. Acha, you know a concept called translocation. Translocation is concerned with this.
So with Campa.
And no, not campa. Translocation of the trees. What is that? Because good experience. I mean, to widen the road, we are cutting the trees.
Yes, sir.
So the translocations will do what? You will shift whole song and you will plant it somewhere else. That is translocation. No.
I
then
haven't.
retype उठेगा
That is translocation.
translocation of trees.
So that means you don't have to take out the tree which is there. How the tree gives oxygen? Wo method of oxygen does. Say noisy question nala carbon dioxide. For final to carbon
dioxide
dioxide.
कौन
Carbon कौन खुद में लेला? For preparation of
Food, sir.
food carbohydrates.
Yes.
Okay. But how it gives oxygen?
process
Co-process.
Respiration, sir.
yeah respiration तो
Okay. कौन ही होची ना? That glucose भागिले कौन हबो?
Sir,
Glucose টা C6H12 যেটা হিট পাই ভাঙিব যেটা ডিকম্পোজ হবে কোন হবো?
so oxygen or water?
Oxygen
photosynthesis
photosynthesis food preparation তার reverse process টা.
Again.
So they will give you oxygen actually. আচ্ছা जो हिमालय रेंज तार फोटिल को टाइप ऑफ फॉरेस्ट देखा जाए
The conifers.
कॉनिफरस क्या है कि भाई ये कॉनिफरस
So because of its unique the structure, because it's that is a triangular crown,
only to minimize what
to minimize the effect of winds and
not wind but
snowfall.
এইটা উইন্ড সেটা আসলে উইন্ড করে that you have to snowfall, that is this thing pampas কোন কথা একটু pampas
Yes, a pampas it is a grassland.
कोठी अच्छा अच्छा राइट टू फॉरेस्ट राइट एक्ट कौन व्हाट इज फॉरेस्ट राइट एक्ट
So Forest Right Act was enacted in 2006 to get away with the historical injustice that was given to the tribals and the forest dwellers. So provision shall I?
कौन दीजिए कौन है ना?
So provision so
That means I कौन करियो? It will facilitate कौन?
so the community forest will be given to the
Like they will protect for their own safety. Then they will also derive sure benefit out of the forest. So that means that is basic purpose actually behind this thing. अच्छा, what is the difference between reserve forest and national park? In one aspect, key aspect, जो aspect the forest right act is more relevant to.
So reserve forests are so there is very limited protection. So there is very limited interference of.
No, because जो national park में no habitation whatsoever.
Yes.
Even if it is earlier, they have to be shifted out. But in the reserve that is there.
Yes.
There is a symbiotic relationship. They live on the body of this.
Yes.
Acha, are you empowered? Being a woman, do you feel are you empowered?
So to some extent, yes.
To some extent, not full extent.
Why do you think so?
Why to some extent? Okay, why to some extent?
So if we see the recent scenarios,
Rigid है तू इतने सब complicated है ना be simple simple लोग
so if I consider myself,
हाँ तो
then, sir, I am so because I have got that level of education,
good
and
then
so I have got the limited skills that is required to
on your
so
that's the answer. Income chada money then how it is you also exercise your own choice. Choice about जोटा कि अन्य माने नहीं कहीं कि हम जानू चाहिए women are disempowered को भी हम को data gives us a figure that because this component is not there labor component they don't have को भी हम जानू चाहिए women participation
any data on labor force कोई survey
अच्छी लेकिन women participation नहीं हमारा women percentage कितने हुआ था almost women percent male women percent कितना हुआ था almost 50-50 हमारा idea is 50% percentage almost अगर just 12-13% अब balance कौन करेगा बढ़ गया so they have no choice no option no education अच्छा what is the sex ratio?
So it is a number of females per 1,000 males.
दोनों में या positive positive ऐसी तो कौन कौन माने positive sex ratio माने कौन?
So that females are have exceeded the number of males.
Is it a good sign or a bad sign?
So yes, it is a good sign.
itu relatively good sign kain because what is kain
good sign?
So because women are multitaskers.
No.
tu pura सब sophisticated लगता है कौन? Because there is no discrimination. There is no female infanticide. So that means they are at par. So there is no discrimination or distinction between male and female. कोटी हमारा बेसिक है positive sex ratio अच्छी हम state रे.
Kerala.
हम state Kerala.
हम state.
हाँ, को district basically we expect.
Coastal region or
tribal region.
So.
Tribal region.
positive sex ratio.
अब that is the irony again here. हम पाठवाड़ा बेसिक basic discrimination.
Very sex selectivity abortion होनी ना. जो ने जितने educated समाने से sex selective abortion होनी.
That is problem. That is
last question तो है. So what are names of indigenous painting in Odisha?
Painting करो चुकी.
हाँ painting अभी अच्छी. तो Odisha पे painting का नाम करो.
So Pattachitra. Saura.
पट्टचित्र कोटी.
So Raghurajpur Puri district.
Very good. आओ.
So Saura paintings, tribal paintings. So palm leaf paintings भी अच्छी.
कार से ना.
So हम ओडिशा रे practice करचंती, but not a distinct form of paintings. So बाकी paintings है सर झोटी and.
ठीक जो ठीक है. Yeah.
बहुत अच्छा लगा. Very pleasing personality. Very pleasing.